welcome to the great Lindley studios here at the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. I'm in East Tennessee. Wonderful place to be, wonderful place to live. This show is standing up for what America stands for and making truth the issue. I'm D. Lindley Young, your host for the day, and most days and every day since I'm the only one involved. I want to talk about the resignation of Representative Anthony Weiner yesterday as a result of scandal resulting from him sending out lewd pictures to a number of women while he was in Congress and while he was married. The scandal went on for about 3 weeks. It was a distraction from all things that are important, Medicare, Medi-Cal, the deficit, our wars, etc., things that matter. But it looks like it's winding up with the resignation, although I'm still seeing a lot of coverage on it. With respect to his resignation, it was almost like, on parts of it, it seemed that he was, you'd think he just won an election. He was thanking his constituents and his mother and his family and everything for making him what he is and making him what he was, and that type of thing. And you'd think he just won an election and it was some kind of a victory lap. He did apologize to everyone for his indiscretions. I guess some people accepted it, others may not. There were hecklers in the room shouting things like pervert and something about 7 inches, and it was a little tough, I think, for anyone to just keep giving their talk or their speech or their comments in the midst of that type of an environment and those type of piercing shout outs at you. He did no more than blink, maybe a little hesitance one time, but he kept going. The speech was something like a "to hell with the blindfold" speech, where I'm going to take the bullets, I'm going to look you straight in the eye, and I think to a degree it was a testament to his courage and his fearlessness, which he has displayed in his function as a U.S. representative. For those of you who have seen, him go off, so to speak, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just the day before, Gloria Allred appeared with a porn star and kept reading from emails from Weiner, where he seemed to be obsessed with his package. It was respect my package, think about my package, package. I can't remember all the things, but that was the word he used, and it seems like his obsession with his package is what led to his downfall. It's always tragic when a talented, strong person on the rise self-destructs in public. I don't care if you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. Most of the time, or pretty much all the time when this happens, it's because of something they did, something that was revealed, and something that was morally or ethically wrong. Now, so I'm going to call these tragic heroes, and I'm going to put Weiner in that. But I want to comment on some others. You know, Joe DiMaggio. You know, so it ain't, say it ain't so. You know, 56 game hitting streak. I think it's still the record. May never be broken. And yet, he was paid to help throw the World Series. Say it ain't so, Joe. That's what the followers of Weiner would have liked to have heard, and that's what he did in the beginning. He denied. He said it wasn't so, and then finally, as more and more stuff came out, he saw there was no choice, and the demands and the cries for his resignation from his own party became so loud that I think he was left with no choice but to resign. Some people question why he was even up there. Most resignations are done with a letter resignation. Anyway, because of the heckling, and he knew he was going to face that. I'm going to say that that comment, that 5 minutes yesterday, was his "to hell with the blindfold" speech. I'm gonna look you right in the eye. You can take your fire at me, even though he didn't have questions. He could have expected there would be people yelling things like pervert, etc. He stood up and took it. You know, whether that was smart or dumb is for you to judge. Another tragic figure that developed a lot of hostility was Michael Vick. Michael Vick had everything going. $100 million contract, one of the best NFL players, playing an exciting quarterback, and then because of his obsession, for lack of a better word, with dog fighting and brutality to dogs and animals, I guess, in general, he ended up losing everything and spending time in a state prison. Now he's come back, and people are beginning to forgive him because he is talented. And the same thing may happen with Anthony Weiner. I don't think he'll ever be able to shake this package thing, or what the pictures and the scandal that swirled around him. But we are a forgiving nation, and we do forgive. We don't forget. But I mean, look at what Newt Gingrich did while he was pointing the finger at Clinton. He was having affairs. Look at there's a lot of examples. Vitter, he actually had sex, and he's still in Congress. I don't know. There's probably a lot of examples of people that have come back. We're primarily a Christian nation, and most people forgive. They don't forget. So you could look at the resignation by Weiner as kind of like his MacArthur speech. I will be back. I will return. Because it had certain elements of defiance, certain elements of who he was, certain elements of look you in the eye. And this is a smart man. He knows he's got to show contrition. He's got to pay a price. But I think if he bides his time and does the right things, in the overall run, no matter how bad or how lewd or how immoral it was, especially cheating on your wife, I think potentially, because of his brains and his courage, he will overcome it. This is D. Lindley Young signing off, and my last message is to you: do better, be better. The best is yet to come.